Hey there, Dan Vukmirovich here, Team Beachbody coach and founder of the Go Team, giving you 3 things to consider before making any New Year's resolution. I don't care if it's financial, I don't care if it's fitness, relationships, anything like that. 3 things to consider before doing that. If you're interested, stay tuned. Alright, many people this time of year are starting to consider, they're looking at, hey, maybe I've got some things I'd love to change. Maybe it's a weight loss goal, maybe it's a financial goal, maybe it's, hey, something about my relationships, anything. Maybe there's habits, maybe you want to quit smoking, quit drinking, whatever. Anything like that. If you have this in your target zone, I want you to consider 3 things before you get started. And the reason why I want you to consider these 3 things is it's going to help you. I think they're going to help you get past maybe some of the blocks that you've had in the past. And the main reason why is I think you're going to get some traction. So here's the thing. Many of us have tried, and studies have shown that even after the first 7 days of people trying to do a New Year's resolution, most people quit. And certainly within the first month, and then definitely by the first 3 months that they're done for most people. Percentage goes down to like somewhere around 3 or 4% of people actually stick with that stuff beyond that point. So the main reason why is we're sort of insane. You've heard that whole adage of that insanity is defined as doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. And so we want to break out of that cycle instead of spinning our tires. So it's like, oh, I want to get my finances straight, so, I'm just going to work harder at it this year, and then I'm going to be great. Or, hey, you know what, I want to lose those pounds, and so, you know what, I'm just going to work harder at it this year. And the thing is, truth being told, if you could do it in your own strength, without any help, don't you think you'd already do it by now? Really? I mean, legitimately. If you could do it in your own strength, so quit blaming yourself. Quit blaming yourself in terms of your results by doing these things that you keep doing over and over and over. So I want you to move from self-blame, but then the only thing you can sort of start to blame yourself for is maybe for trying the same thing over and over and over. So the point is to try something different, and I'm going to give you 3 specific areas to look at in anything that you're trying to do, especially when you're trying to improve yourself. So number 1 is look for some form of a system. Okay? So if you're trying to help out your finances, finding a form or a system that is going to help assist you in making progress in that area. Obviously, one of my main focuses is health and fitness and weight loss and helping people with that. We have systems that help people make progress, whether it's a local experience or across the country. I coach people all across the country with helping them with their fitness and weight loss goals. So, helping and making sure that you've got a system that you know works and that can help you move towards your goal is very, very critical. And secondly, consistency. So, that's where your effort and that's where your ability to say, I'm going to carve the time out that's appropriate in order to make the change. Now, here's the thing about consistency. Most people, especially this time of year, they will consider all those things. They'll go, oh, you know what? I want to lose weight. I want to get my finances straight. I want to get my relationships in good shape. And I want to quit drinking. I want to quit smoking. I'm going to do all these things and try to put that all together simultaneously. Epic, hashtag, you ready? Fail. That's what happens. Because we overwhelm ourselves by trying to change too much, too soon, at the same time. And so we're trying to keep all track of this, like time management. Maybe that's another area you're trying to work with. It's like, okay, I'm going to get my calendar all set and blah, blah, blah. And then, then I got to figure out my weight loss. Okay, I got to plan my meals and blah, blah, blah. Okay, got to get all set. And then I'm going to make sure my finances. So, I better be tracking that every day. And I've got myself in Quicken and in Google. And all these things are craziness. So they overwhelm themselves. So what I would encourage you is to focus in order to be consistent, pick one main area. If you're going to make a change, pick one main area to focus on for 30 days. Make that a habit. Get that rolling. 21 days is your general average for getting a habit going. Let's go 30. Let's push it a little bit further. So the idea is you're going to really develop that habit for 30 days. Stay consistent within one habit, one area, or maybe removing a habit that you don't want to for 30 days. That's the idea. Lastly, and this is where it's super important and why we believe in the way we do things on the Go team so much, is accountability. If you don't have some form of accountability set up for you in order to help someone who's checking in on you, saying, hey, did you do what you said you were going to do? Because you made this decision, and we want to be in this place of having an integrity in our spirit. That's congruence, is what we're talking about. So what you say is what you do. So here's the thing. If you say something and you don't do that, what ends up happening inside our spirits, there's something that's amiss. And it's like you sort of downgrade yourself. And that inner talk, that self-talk, the junk talk that comes up is like, see, told you again, you gotta do it. See, you're not consistent enough. Boy, oh man, you're horrible at this. You'll never get this right. And so if you have that accountability built in, where somebody is like, hey, how'd you do today? And you're like, oh, I totally blew it. It was awful. Okay, well, what can we do to help you make a progress this time? What can we do differently? So having a coach or someone, a mentor, to help you make progress. Okay, and so that's what we're really looking for, to help people do that. So you know specifically, you probably understand, this is why you're even watching this, is that one of my main focuses is helping people with setting up systems, helping them make sure that they're getting that consistency and having accountability towards that. So if you need help with that, specifically when it comes to helping with weight loss fitness stuff, please feel free to contact me at the below email, and we will make sure that we make the next season for your life a better one, where you're gonna get traction and you're gonna see progress. All right, guys, hope this is helpful. Please feel free to share it with anybody that you feel that would find benefit from it, and we're glad to just kind of share the wealth here and help people make progress towards their goals. All right, hope this was helpful. Let's go.